Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a tarot, especially love for zodiac signs. And this is for you coming from Capricorn, and it's for July 2017. So let me first shuffle my Kabbalistic tarot cards. And the first card that I'm going to pull is going to be for the first 15 days of July for you in Capricorn. And the card that I've pulled is not exactly the best. It produces problems in romance firstly, and if you get a romance in the first 15 days of July, be careful that you are going to inherit a very stubborn and difficult person, and a person very moody and changeable, and may also have some secrets of the past. Now, I'm not going to write off this person, but I would say that don't give your heart away too quickly. Try to have some time to study the nature and the personality and the character of this person, and only then you make your move, okay? If you have an ongoing romance already, it's going to attract plenty of problems. You cannot afford to be dominating or stubborn. You cannot afford to be moody. You cannot afford to do things behind anybody's back. Or you will find that your romance is going to suffer in the first 15 days. Now, this could be what your romance partner may be doing as well. It can be a two-way street. And so you have to be alert to see if any of these problems are now going to put a strain on the first 15 days of your romance. And there is a strain. Regarding your marriage areas, there will also be problems in the sense that there is competition and there is a desire either from your marriage partner or from you to want to take the lead. Well, if I were you, I would let your marriage partner take the lead. Otherwise, there's going to be a standoff and there's going to be ego play coming into play as well. It's the first 15 days in marriage which is not very stable. So if you want to demand so-called rights and your so-called position and status, you're going to put a lot of pressure on your marriage in the first 15 days. And also with siblings and also with parents, there can be a lot of difficulties. And I suggest you don't allow your parents or your siblings to interfere with your area of romance or your marriage, or they will only add more problems to it. Okay? Now, I'm also going to read to you later on in the program about your lucky dates and your good ages and your good colors, and I'm going to tell you which particular zodiac sign to be careful of as well. But before that, first let me now pull another card, and this is for your last 15 days. Your last 15 days of July for you coming from Capricorn. Your last 15 days don't improve at all. In fact, they produce plenty of obstacles in your romance area. And if you find a romance in the last 15 days, watch out. You're going to get somebody who is going to be extremely arrogant and a person who changes their mind very often and a person who is very stubborn and also quick-tempered. So the whole month of July offers you romance possibilities that are not exactly what you dream of. But if you like that person very much, then be patient. Try to find out why this situation is arising from this possibility of a new romance. And take your time and study and try to negotiate properly. But it won't be easy, I can tell you. Regarding your marriage area in the last 15 days, there are also problems. And firstly, there's ego play, which means that there's competition between you and your marriage partner. And there's also trouble associated with children as well, and can be also associated to siblings and to parents as well. So don't let parents or siblings interfere with your marriage situation for sure. Your marriage possibilities, I would rather you let your marriage partner take the lead. It's you who is listening to me. So back off. Let your marriage partner take the lead, make the decisions, because whatever you do is going to lead to problems anyway. So you might as well just stay free and not be blamed in the end. Okay, so difficulties in your marriage in the last 15 days, And you can only cure this by definitely not being rebellious. Alright? Now I'm going to talk to you, for you in Capricorn, about your lucky dates in July. Let me get up both cards. And your lucky dates for July that I'm going to choose for you are the 5th, the 14th and the 23rd of July. On these 3 days and nights, you're going to be very lucky in whatever you do in romance and in marriage. So look for the new romance you want on these lucky dates, and you might just get a much better possibility. And in your marriage areas and romance areas, go out bonding on these days and nights and be together. And you will find that plenty of repair can be done, and you will be forward moving in terms of cooperation with your romance and your married partner. I'm also going to read to you your good ages. And the good ages that I'm going to choose for you. Now these people who are going to be of these ages are very special in July, and they'll be very lucky. And if you happen to be the age of 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68 or 77, you're going to be very lucky in the area of romance and marriage. You're going to get plenty of good opportunities and probably a good new romance if you're looking for that. And in your marriage area, you're going to find a lot of appreciativeness coming from your marriage partner, and a lot of support as well. But if you don't happen to be any of these ages, don't panic. Just listen to my message properly, treat everything very gently, go day by day, and you will get to the stage of doing something right in the month of July. Okay? I'm going to talk to you about your lucky colors. And your lucky colors which I've chosen for you in the month of July is the color white. I see some signs of planets which actually support white. So I would like you to, undergarments, top garments, be in touch with white pillowcase, bed sheets, towels. Try to be in the month of July contacting a lot of white. Even if it's a white sheet of paper and if you put your hands on it, you are contacting white. So contact white as much as you can, and you will attract plenty of good luck in the area of romance and marriage. Now regarding what is that now? Oh yeah, regarding what I have to be telling you, to be careful of a zodiac sign which may produce problems for you in romance and in marriage as well. And what do I see? Okay, I see many positions of Venus on these cards, and so I would say that somebody from Cancer may produce problems for you in your area of romance and your area of marriage. Now this may not be the romance partner or the marriage partner, it may be an outsider creating problems. So don't share your secrets or don't share anything about your own romance and your marriage to especially anybody who comes from Cancer. Otherwise the trouble will be made by this person for you. Okay, now I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session, and with this Skype session will be based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, and while I'm looking at you, at your face, I'll be reading your face. I know how to read faces, and I will also use Kabbalistic tarot cards if that's what you want in a 90-minute session. Do go to Facebook and follow me and communicate with me. I'm going to tackle your next 5 or 6 years on this Skype session in all areas of your life and in detail. So ask me the questions and we'll be able to maybe one day make a date to Skype through Facebook. Okay? Or go to Skype itself and leave me a message and I will come back to you. Until then, thank you and good luck.